About Libra, from September 23rd to October 22. Libra is the seventh sign of the zodiac, and it's at this point in the zodiac that we start to see a shift. While the first six signs of the zodiac focus on the individual, the last six focus on the individual's contact with others and with the world. Libras are the first and foremost focused on others and how they relate to them. We can call this sign the partnership with a capital P because these folks do not want to be alone. For a Libra, everything is better if it's done as a pair. Libras are good when paired up too, since they epitomize balance, harmony, and a sense of fair play. While they are true team players at work, their favorite partnership is at home, marriage. Libras feel most complete when they're coupled up with their lover forever. It's the scales that symbolize Libra, and just like that balancing mechanism wants to stay even. Libras want to be on an even keel. Think of the scales of justice and how they work at striking the right balance. Likewise, Libras are objective, just and what to do, what's best for everyone. It's possible, though, that this penchant for fairness is for a different reason. Libras adore conflict. The scales study every possible angle in the hopes of achieving peace and harmony, so much so that others may see them as fickle and indecisive. If that's what it takes to avoid a confrontation, that's fine with the scales. The Libra-born are keen strategists, organizing groups with poise and getting the job done in keeping with the cardinal quality assigned to this sign. Further, you can expect the scales to be companionable, sociable folks. Libra is ruled by Venus. In ancient Roman mythology, Venus was a seductress who was at her best amid pleasurable excess. Well, Libras are certainly carrying the torch for her today. The scales are cultured, refined, and love beautiful things. Most of all, they love beautiful people, which is why Libras do so well at cocktail parties or at the theater, opera, or ballet. Those born under this sign always have the right thing to say and know how to make others feel comfortable, suave. You bet. Libras are so adept at charming conversation that they need to be mindful of overstepping their boundaries and appearing vain or gossipy. The scales do love intrigue. When these folks are on their game, however, they are a pleasure to be with. Libras are artistic and enjoy creating a beautiful world. The converse of this is that bored Libras can become apathetic and lazy, but they'll smile anyway. The element associated with Libra is air, and that means reaching higher, specifically to the higher mind. Libras like to put their mind to good use and enjoy communicating their thoughts to others. They like to use their smarts and talk to get to know others better. Yes, knowledge about people is what it's at for Libras. You can expect the scales to make a fair argument, too, since they live by the principles of diplomacy and compromise. When this approach doesn't work, however, Libras are not above using their persuasive charms to get their way. Manipulative. Nah. Libras really are too nice for that. Plus, any end runs that these folks use are usually to build themselves up, since the scales can be easily deterred. Libras are polite and don't like to fight, far preferring to talk things through. Remember, these folks know how to communicate, they're air, so they're bound to make their point. Libras don't get in a huff when faced with an opposing viewpoint. Rather, they take a deep breath and consider all the options in a spirit of cooperation. Libras at play may not be as energized as at work, if you call socializing work, and the scales do. That's why exercise for Libras needs to have a social component to it, such as that found at a gym. Alternatively, Libras love the outdoors, so riding and biking can also prove. They also love the colors of the sunset sky, the melding of ivory, pink and light blue. In the game of love, Libras are a bundle of energy, romantic and loyal to the core. The scales need to be on the lookout for their lower backs, though, which tend to shoulder any burden they may be carrying. The great strength of the Libra-born is their quest for fairness, peace, and harmony. That the scales are the great diplomats of the zodiac farther helps their case. A beautiful journey this will be, thanks to the Libra's inimitable sense of style.